Yes. Well, we could say, hi, everybody.
Meow 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 meow.
We don't know where the GM has disappeared to. We know he's somewhere. We have seen him. He is not just whatever the hell is going on with his screen. Hi, everybody. But I'll introduce myself. I'll start it up. Hi, my name's Carol. I am a longtime gamer, occasional GM, and commission mini painter. And hold on, I can hear my echo. That's not good. Time to mute the stream. Um, and here I am doing the introductions tonight. So, let's see. Subscribe to us on YouTube so you'll know when we go live. Because boy, this station goes live a lot. There's a whole bunch of games that are played on here. Let's see. So it used to be follow us on that other thing. Subscribe to YouTube. Of course, all our episodes are here as well. We have a Discord. We have a shop on Threadless. Everything is under mhobo Inc. What else is there? What else is there, guys? Remind me, because it's been too freaking long since I did
The
this.
solar system?
Well, no, that's the ads. Anything more for us? I think, is that it?
Oh, do we post our
I don't
podcast
know.
anywhere?
Did you guys talk about the cool swag that you can buy at?
I said we have a store on Threadless.
Cool,
under
awesome
mhobo
swag.
Inc.
Oh, hey, look at that! A phone case. Oh
But-
man,
but-
that is so cool.
By the time you showed up.
Uh,
Well, you could get to the sponsors because I pretty much did, and I introduced myself, and I was gonna cut it.
did you introduce me?
Not yet. I'm gonna
Why
throw it
would
to
you
you all
introduce
when I was done with the sponsors. Fine.
I'm gonna do the whole Seinfeld thing when I come in.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, Jerry. Actually, I've never watched Seinfeld, so I can't do a good Kramer impersonation.
I mean, I could throw it to you. We could do introductions, and then you could do our sponsors. So, Kyle, introduce
So really,
yourself.
what I found out is that you guys had 2 minutes, and you've done absolutely nothing. Is what I figured it out.
No, I already did the follow us on YouTube or subscribe to us.
Still
on YouTube.
more than you though.
Oh, Twitch. Wait, no, there's Twitter. We still have a Twitter account. Twitter's still working for now. We'll see how long. Everything's under mhobo. Just look up mhobo and you'll find us.
And now there's Threads, right?
Threadless.
By Meta?
Oh God, yes. What about that?
I think we're also on Mastodon and something else.
Yeah.
too.
Parlor, True
Dungeon
Social?
Master, you have to get those names in, so you're on those new platforms.
Donald Trump and I are best friends on
Oh.
True Social.
God.
He loves CRED, guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure he did. All right,
It's
so
the best show I've ever seen.
oh no.
It's going to be a huge success.
Is it gonna be huge tonight? This is gonna be a huge episode.
Much like my penis, it's going to be huge.
Oh my god.
When I hold it in my hands, it's absolutely ginormous.
It's because your hands are so fucking
It's
tiny.
weird because
roll
I'm getting
Yog
Bernie
Sapri to
Sanders a
save.
little bit.
Yeah,
Now roll
yeah,
a
no,
dread save.
I was like, the accent's going off a little bit, buddy.
Hey, get on with it. Get
I
on with
need
it.
your support.
Get on with it, Kyle.
All right.
play
Hey,
tonight.
everybody. Welcome to Murder Hobo Inc. It is CRED night tonight. Cthulhu rises. Everyone dies. I am, of course, Kyle, the DM tonight. We are going to introduce ourselves because you guys haven't done that in the past 4 minutes, right?
I did
So
it.
let's go ahead.
Just go to
you
them. Just go to them. Yeah.
Catboy, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Boy.
Hello. My name is DJ, and I am playing Mr. Knight, the Dreamlands cat.
Meow, meow,
And
meow,
there's
meow,
also my
meow,
other old
meow,
character
meow,
who
meow,
isn't
meow, 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 meow,
dead
meow.
yet, who's still a deep one hybrid thing. So who knows?
You mean Merrick?
That's right,
That
Merrick.
wasn't his.
We miss him.
Wait.
do.
Wait, is it now canon that Merrick's a deep one hybrid thing now?
No, I
That-
think Merrick ended up getting really injured, and he's like in a full body cast, and you guys forgot about him at the refugee camp.
No,
He's like,
we
guys,
didn't forget
water,
about him.
guys.
We did not forget about him.
He didn't know the cookie got way older.
Guys. All right, and over to Riley. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I play Riley, the man, what is my character even? It's been forever. A half-elf cleric. And Riley, last time we played, I think blew up part of the Albatross and then made a nice escape. And now he's uncertain about what to do other than I guess we're trying to figure out what's going on with a statue of light to prevent the rising of a deep one or something. But now when we went over there, there was like a pile of corpses or something. I don't know. We're figuring it out. Maybe Kyle remembers.
Oh, is that my job? I'm supposed to remember all this for you
Oh,
guys?
I don't think I mentioned my character. I'm Anja Yeager, half elven ranger barbarian. Somewhat crazy.
Wow.
Okay, there you go.
Wow.
It's
No,
sort of all
actually, your
discombobulated.
character has been replaced with Carol. She has a
I
fine
get to
beard as a
play my
dwarven woman, and
What?
the bearded
I am
Carol.
not enough. Oh, that's you.
Artist.
Am I the
and all
GM
around-
now?
Apparently, I don't know. All right, so
Not for sure.
it has been a hair bit of time.
Oh.
So real quick,
Kyle?
and just as yes,
You didn't need sponsors.
are you kidding? I thought we did the sponsor.
No.
I did not do the sponsors yet. You jumped on before I had a chance.
All right, hold on. Let
we
me
don't
look
need
at my
sponsors.
Well, we don't.
oh,
well,
we
we
did
do
the
have
swag.
them.
Well, there was a what? There's a let's start with the dice one. When you're rolling like shit.
Ooh, there you go. Pirate Dog Dice, where if you're rolling like shit, Pirate Dog Dice, they actually have the dog. It's leaving bigger piles of poop now, which means more pure dog poop dice. When you roll a 20, it's magical. There's like a little rubber band sticking out of it, so you can pick it up by the rubber band. You don't get your hands dirty. However, if you roll a natural one, it does unleash a ungodly smell, and it makes you want to feed your dog chocolate. It's that terrible.
Oh my god, you're the worst.
All right, that's Pirate Dog Dice, and now on to Solar System.
Oddfish Games with the Solar System. Are you writing an RPG? Are you maybe just coming up with a story? The Solar System is the all-in-one product you need. That includes all the expansions, all the extra questions that you need to ask yourself to get really important. Like character development. I mean, I look at these three and I realize they don't know anything about character development. I might just send them out cards with these questions, see what happens with them. The Solar System, guys, it's amazing. But that's not all that Oddfish Games does. They also have Adventure Sense. How to RPG with your cat.
We do every week. We do every time we're here. We RPG with our cat.
Adventure Sense.
Ooh.
Which one is that?
If I can hold it.
Can't.
Campfire.
Campfire. Oh, they have campfire.
I see your campfire and raise you Ancient Library.
Ooh, perfect for Dewey Dokamil.
Welcoming in.
Oh, like the albatross. Mix that with campfire. That's what you get.
That's what you get. All right. Well, let's go ahead here. The refugees have retaken Farzine. Oh my goodness. Thanks to Oddfish Games for sponsoring us. Go see them at Gen Con, guys. That's coming up eventually.
I wish we were.
Yeah, you're not good enough, Carol. Anyway, so as a bit of a recap, it's been a little while. It's been
a while.
It's been a while. It's been about a month, and then we had a month before that. So let's just do a little bit of rounding up, catching up here. Refugees have come in, taken over Farzine. The deep ones tried to come in and screw the whole project up, screw the pooch, and they failed. Fuck you, Mr. Knight. I'm out in the garage, so I can curse a little bit more freely. And ruining the menage a trois battle scene I had. But the deep ones were ran off. The ghouls and the Arul Khatan soldiers, the colonizers, were also run out of town. However, they were run into a brand new fortress that was built into the volcano, Kaza. And when you took over the town, things that you have noticed, the Goddess of Light statue is missing. It appears to have been taken into the fortress here.
And
Anja has. Oh, and
Riley rolled really well on perception last time and noticed a side entrance to the fortress.
that is correct. I was just about to get there. Good job.
I wanted to make sure you mentioned it. It's very important.
Yeah, it was very important. Riley found.
Riley did it.
Riley found the entrance. Yep.
So, jeez. Yeah, so there is now a fortress inside the wall there. Riley had a confrontation with the book club, with their patron, Ubo Sothla, Riley's former patron, who he is now on a brutal vendetta against. Vendetta? I might not be entirely healthy at the moment. Ended up blowing him up along with the roof and the third floor of the Albatross, as we have mentioned multiple times, leaving this weird spherical room on top of the third floor now as the only thing that wasn't destroyed. Hopefully the Albatross will stay put. For the meantime, it seemed to. You guys have also been waiting for Anja to reappear. Anja lands in a gigantic. Well, now
I was in the ocean.
Your mic just changed very suddenly, Kyle.
Have
That was weird.
lost my microphone. Do I sound all right still?
You
Yeah.
sound clearer
We
and
can hear
better.
you.
Oh, I have completely lost it. All right, let's see if we can build that back up.
We can hear you fine though.
Hope he can hear us.
All right. Hello, 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 hello.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm
That'll
not
be a
even
pro-
getting anything from you guys.
Oh, that's a problem. And Mr. Knight, you're boring.
Yeah, I
All
see
right.
that. I don't know if this will fix it.
There we go. That is
My camera
back
gets
up
really
there.
All right.
picky
Now you sound more
sometimes.
muted. You sounded better before.
Oh, did I sound better before?
Oh, you can hear us now. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I can hear you now, though. All right, let's see. Change that camera just a hair bit there. Okay, so Anja
Oh, that's
disappeared,
weird.
falling asleep in the middle of battle because she's lazy, tired, and just a overall terribly built character. My
And
headset
she's
died.
not a half elf, I guess. That can't be put to sleep magically.
It's Anja's
The
special.
cosmic entities work in a very strange way
Mhm.
and have very
Mm.
strange. They can turn a half elf into some weird, scaly, slime-like creature, and then
How
at the
about it
same
was
time take it back.
it was sleeping spores, like a fungus instead of
No,
magic?
No. How about it just is the way it is?
Nah.
She's more, and she's not. Remember, she's not your normal half elf either.
Sleeping
Sleeping
spore.
sort of actually kind
I
of matters.
like it.
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
Sleeping
She
It's
spores.
easy enough to
up
rewrite it.
on a ghoul ship sailing across the oceans of the Dreamland, where she will eventually land on Ulthar. However, while there, she ended up running into a Zoog trapped underneath a boat known as Yelania. She decided that that's a terrible thing and no one should be imprisoned. And so while the crew was celebrating their captain's birthday and invited her to go along, she chose to murder them all instead, despite the fact that they've been very nice and friendly to her, despite everything.
No, but they were gonna eat. I
bloodthirsty
probably should have
monster.
let him eat the damn Zoog. Actually,
Yeah, you should have kept her in the campfire.
no. I should have just not gone and let them eat her. Considering what happened next.
Or you could have participated. I heard
No.
Zoog is a delicacy.
No.
It is quite delicious, depending on who you ask. Most of the cats of Ulthar will
Mhm.
agree. They are
I'm not-
delicious.
I'm not a cat, so.
We eat the same thing cats eat all the time. Just look at cat food.
Yeah.
Same thing you get in
Uh-huh.
chicken nuggets.
Is that why I have a hairball?
That is correct.
That's
Anyway,
probably
she-
another reason.
Travels on, ends up finding the old relics that Yelania makes her home in the jungle just north of Ulthar. She goes in and while there explores a underwater ziggurat pyramid-esque style building where she looks across and she sees familiar images, one of herself and her entire childhood, one of Captain Kenza kind of accepting this strange blob creature and her story there, and one of this being who is collecting all of these tablets, all in order, working together. There is a fourth side, it was been horribly defaced, but all four of these sides leading to the resurrection of Cthulhu, Ea Fatagan, all that other fun stuff. When she got back out, she found out several days had passed in the Dreamlands. Yelenia couldn't wait for you,
I
so
think
she went out.
You forgot an important plot point here.
Maybe. I may have decided to change it.
The whole thing that she went up and caused a huge blip in the universe.
Oh, the multiversal blip.
Yeah, you didn't.
Or
You're gonna change that?
Extraplanar blip. No, I
That
haven't
was
changed
just a
that.
minor. That was a minor thing.
That was
That's something
super
needed.
minor.
Even these
I mean,
guys
the
knew
wind
about the
changed
blip.
direction for a little bit. It wasn't that major. Don't worry about it.
Right. I just activated the first beacon to waking up Cthulhu, probably.
Or the last beacon, you don't know.
Oh yeah, no, we would know because
I will say
it's
the
a lot
world is
more
a
than
wide
blip.
place.
Yeah, but it would have been more than a blip if it was the last one. It'd be over.
Barely managed to find yourself brought back out from this underwater cavern of which there was no escape. To find out that several days had passed while you had spent a mere hour under the water looking at this ziggurat. Yelenia had other things to do and left you to run some errands before she came back to escort you to Ulthar like she promised. She does have a blood debt to you for saving her life. You decided that she's a terrible thing and you're going to kill her the next time you see her. Or
at least we're going to talk. I'll give her a chance.
You decided to go to sleep, and lo and behold, if you roll the dice in a certain way, you wake up back on the material plane, underneath a pile of ash and the remains of a bunch of corpses that have been torn. Well, they weren't corpses when they were torn apart. They're not really corpses.
I didn't remember the
blood
I remember
splatter.
It was ash. Was there corpses?
Yeah, not blood splatter. Lots of blood splatter and visceral gunk.
Ugh.
Yeah, just that kind of stuff. And you were joined by your party. I do believe Riley believes you are the one who murdered all these people and tore them asunder. Maybe, and you guys haven't actually thought about this, when she reappeared from the Dreamlands, she appeared inside of a person and they combusted.
I don't recall that. Okay,
Yeah,
I think you're making this up.
I clearly remember it.
I like it.
I like it, and I'll roll with it. I like it.
Just birthed from it.
Yeah. So
from a ghoul? Was it from a ghoul?
No, was it from a ghoul or
that
were they?
Is a question.
It was from a halfling.
Just basically the scene from Aliens or Alien.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I actually just watched Alien, like the other day, like 2 days ago. It was great. John Hurt, Ollivander, or whoever can.
Oh no! See, my favorite iteration of that is Spaceballs when he's at the end. It's like, oh no, not again.
Oh, I'm suspecting he's got aggro there. Kid aggro?
Did you call my son aggro?
No,
yeah, that's his nickname.
No, that's
his name now.
No, that's just something we used to call when you would your kid would get your attention. Kid aggro. I know what your son.
I think that's his name now.
I don't know. Argro is not a bad name for him.
Aggro.
Aggro?
No. I like aggro. I like aggro.
No, it's a gaming.
Aggro.
It's a gaming term.
Gaming.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Talking about.
I know, Mr. Tanky Tank.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so you guys found her. Pretty sure she exploded somebody, but when you followed tracks, you did find tracks leading back to the scary household. The scary household were some of the first victims of the ghoul uprising, if you both recall.
Yep.
Both
Yeah.
Are
by,
we
I mean,
are we
the
now
three of you.
suspicious that the scaries were like the original progenitors of this whole issue?
The kid was.
Oh yeah, he
kid
was the
maybe.
one who
Mungo.
did the art, and then he would also scratch out everyone's eyes.
Yeah,
in
at a
really
later
creepy
time,
way.
he would scratch
Did
out
we
their
ever
eyes.
Did we ever find the kid?
Mungo Scary, he
Yes,
died.
he's dead
I believe Riley.
outside of his house.
Yeah, we
Killed
found
Yeah,
him
that's right.
dead.
That's right.
Wait, didn't you?
It's been a while.
I didn't
blow
kill him.
up. Oh, I thought you blew him up. Never mind.
No. I've only murdered people who deserved it.
And those
I mean,
kids that you
sure.
did that buzzfly thing to.
What kids?
That's also true. The evidence has unfortunately been eaten.
I don't know, anyways, because I don't think I was around.
You guys,
I didn't kill Nebby either.
That is true too.
I didn't murder anyone. I'm the most good character.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Most is good.
The most is goodest.
Most is good.
Oh, my God.
goodness. You found Mungo Scary's body. He was one of the Toa guards who had some problems. He doesn't.
You think?
The one problem he has now is getting enough of them together to either bury or burn and turn to ashes. But he doesn't have family, so they're not going to look for remains. You continued following the tracks that led back to the graveyard,
Oh yeah, that's where we left off.
where you
Fighting for
guys
our
were
lives.
attacked by undead ghouls that overpowered you quite easily. Well, you guys are kind of sad in that department.
Well,
I mean, yes, you did chop them up into pieces, but they just kind of kept standing back up and going after you.
Oh, that's true. I am down a few hit points.
I'm fine.
I'm still all right. Oh. I'm down a few hit points and a rage.
Let's see.
And
Yeah, I've used a hand. Ooh. Wait.
you probably used a couple of spells there. I know you.
Yeah, I remember you cast invisibility, and then
No,
guess
no,
what?
I
They
did,
have a
but
scent
apparently-
of smell.
Yeah. Well,
Sense
no,
of
it's not
smell.
just that. It's not just
That's
that.
right.
Apparently, I used all my fourth level spells already. I know one of them must be the clairvoyance.
And one was greater invisibility, I think.
Might have been.
Or
Well,
it
no,
was
it's just
invisibility for all three of you.
Yeah.
to turn
Yeah.
invisible.
Yeah.
And yeah, the ghouls could kind of smell you out a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
they
we
still
checked
get
the
disadvantage.
direction of the wind, and I just
They
happened to
still
be
get disadvantage.
upwind, and they chased me around the little culvert.
Get up in there.
You managed to slaughter, destroy these undead creatures when you guys hear a scream coming from the graveyard. I do believe that Anja, in an effort to maintain her rage, blindly rushed forward after the screams.
I mean, it tracks. I'm raging. Of course, I blindly go forward. How else would you?
That
Keep
is
her alive.
true.
She's gonna die. But
And
Rage.
so I guess the more important question as we begin here tonight, Riley, you fell down into the ditch.
I
need to
went
climb
into the
your
ditch
way-
on purpose.
Retreated tactfully into the ditch. Quite bravely leading the way with your head. Mr. Knight, you maintained an air of cool while kind of dancing around gravestones. And so my question for you two are, do you chase after Anja, or do you kind of let her?
It's up to you. I mean,
What's
I
the
will
worst
chase-
that could happen?
I will basically look at Riley as, I know you're not going to run after her. I'll do it just
Oh my god.
catch up eventually.
And I'll be like, "Don't leave me," and I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll say, even as you say that, you can kind of watch as the ghoul hand on the body kind of twitches a little bit.
Oh
kind of
god.
crawling to your direction.
Yeah, do I have to roll like
Is it thing?
acrobatics to get out of this ditch?
I think it's athletics to climb. I'm not that nice of a DM.
I think it's a matter of dexterity.
Yeah, I run up the opposite side, gain momentum, and then
Oh.
run up that side.
How many
It's-
times have I heard that argument, GM?
It's like rock wall climbing. You don't use strength for it. You use dexterity.
What, really?
Yeah, haven't you ever?
Yeah, that's
Rock
all
wall climb?
dexterity right there.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yes, I have, and no, it's more straight than dex.
No, it's
have
definitely
actually
more
done
dex than
rock-
anything. You keep your
I've-
body close to the wall, and you use your legs to lift you. Your hands are there to just hold yourself close to the wall. It's-
Riley, you can either be around behind everyone else, or if you make the athletics check, you'll be like
you can roll
45
well.
feet behind everybody.
All right, I'll do athletics.
Your
Okay.
dice are not like mine. You can roll well.
All right,
It's fine.
I rolled
I'm
a
sure
20.
you can easily get yourself out of that
Rolled a
grave.
20?
that you fell
Okay.
into.
Yeah,
You
I
rolled
are
a-
up and
a
That's
19
awesome.
plus 1. Yeah.
That's awesome. You
Wow.
see, you roll well. So.
Yeah.
See?
Okay. So Anja, you are running deeper into the graveyard, into the mausoleums themselves. You hear the screams. Go ahead and give me a perception check, just to try to figure out. There are a couple of these outbuildings around here.
Okay, that's good. 18 plus with perception.
You
23.
are unable to find anything.
What? With a
What?
23?
Yeah, no, you find the correct building that you are looking for. It is actually one of these
Yes.
mausoleums that you have been in before.
Hang on. Oh. This is worded weirdly, but I figure I know how I can actually keep my rage going, even if I don't make it there in this turn.
You managed to find a mausoleum. In fact, it's one that you actually came to inspect earlier. And looking at it, it's fairly obvious. There is kind of like a ghoul burrow near the front of the building, and it looks like the door itself is closed. What would you like to do?
All right, so the way this is worded, if I get an action, it doesn't say I have to see them, although it's weird because it says up to 4 creatures of your choice, which would imply you should be able to see them, but it says up to 4 creatures of your choice within 60 feet that can hear you must each succeed on wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for 1 minute. So, judging from this, I can just yell, knowing that something is in there. And what it does is it keeps the rage going, actually, too. But also, making him frightened of me would probably not be a bad thing. So, I'm going to do a Howl of Lunacy. Do I get to open the door?
Kool-Aid man, that
Try
shit.
to open. Yeah, you want Kool-Aid man that?
Can I?
Yeah, just kick it open.
Yeah, rage.
Well, I am raging.
Yeah,
is
but
your
do you
howl
get
a
advantage? on kicking
Well,
that
okay,
door?
hold on. Is
But
your
from-
howl an action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
Uh,
Yeah, see, I was going to say, do I get the door? I mean, all they have to do is hear me. And if I could hear the scream coming from inside, they sure as hell can hear me yell from outside.
I love
As
how you hear the scream from the outside. You want to go investigate, probably to help them, but instead you're going to frighten the hell out of them.
I'm hoping to fright the hell out of whatever the hell's in there with them.
All right,
Yeah, the person you're
barging
trying to
the
help.
door down. Give me.
Well, wait. Here's the question: Are you considering that an action, or is that part of the move?
Well, can you do a kick as a bonus action, like an unarmed strike as a bonus action as a
Yeah,
barbarian?
that's one
That
I
is
wanna
up to the GM.
That's
Oh.
that's a GM call because it's whatever action. Because otherwise,
Oh.
I wanted to do a Howl of Lunacy, which will keep the rage going.
Hmm.
It also give me
I thought you
because
could do it.
otherwise,
Attack as a bonus action.
I would say
No,
that
uh,
as part of your move action, you can go
I'm not
to open the door.
all right because I'm not going to do a bonus anyway. So,
Yeah.
all right, fine. Open the door and yell inside.
Okay, you try to open the door, it's locked.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I couldn't just kick it in. You guys wanted me to cool me in. Cool. Well, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
cool
I
Nancy
know,
there.
as I was saying while you were discussing, if I can hear the scream from inside, they sure as hell should be able to hear my howl of lunacy.
Sure.
Whatever the hell's in there. I can't.
Mhm.
It's up to 4 creatures in there, so
Mhm.
I'll let you pick. So what that is you must succeed for everything in there, or for up to 4. A wisdom saving throw, DC equal 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my con. So 8 plus my proficiency bonus, that's 11 plus my, what was it? Con modifier 2. So what was that? So 8, 11, 13. So the DC 13 wisdom save.
DC 13 wisdom save.
Yeah.
Double check one thing here. Okay. You just hear screams getting even louder, and you hear snarling from inside the room.
All right. The important thing is using this feature counts as an attack to maintain your rage. Now, just so you know, each frightened creature makes an attempt to the end of each of its turns, ending the condition on itself on a success. So it goes for a minute or until they make a save. Maybe they'll get their intention. They'll come. Well, wait, they can't approach me. Haha, that's all right. Maybe someone else can get the damn door open or blow a hole in the building. I think that's it. I think that's all I really should be able to do.
You know what? I talk with the muted microphone on, and it's terrible. So, more screaming coming inside the room. There is louder growling and a low kind of a rumbling bestial sound coming from inside the room that you hear after doing your scream. That is all your turn, Mr. Knight. You come up onto this situation. It's fairly obvious which the which building it's coming from.
Why is everyone screaming? My ears are all shunted back. Like,
well, you probably know why I am.
I don't know. It's like a crazy scream. I never know why you're screaming.
You've heard it before.
Yeah, it's a crazy person scream. Literally.
Well,
it makes me worried.
You figure out she's kind of a crazy person.
All right, so the door is open. Is there a light source inside?
The door is not open. It is.
Oh, she didn't bust it open?
Nope. I couldn't know it was locked.
Apparently,
instead of trying to kick the door down, I apparently tried to just open.
Yeah, you've got the door. It's still closed. She tried to kick it open and be cool, but did not. So now she's howling while holding her knee.
Now I know
holding my knee. I just tried.
Now I know why she's screaming.
And there is some soft earth that you would recognize as one of the ghoul burrows, just to the side of the door, which essentially just means it's soft.
Yeah, I don't have knock anymore. I traded out that spell.
Oh.
Yeah, I got very little to assist with this. Are there any windows or perches or anything that I could crawl through as a kitty cat? Or is the thing like high enough that I could squeeze underneath? Like the door jam. You're muted again.
It is a mausoleum. There are no
Yeah,
windows.
doesn't
'cause
mean
the
it's not
dead don't
shoddily
need to
made.
see.
Doesn't mean it's not
Yeah,
shoddily
but what
made.
about
Doesn't mean they didn't put
Can
an
he
air
get
vent.
under the door?
No,
I
there
mean,
is
you
no
could let
way
me
under the
open it.
door.
Well, your turn's
Yeah, but
gonna
you're not
happen
here
before
yet.
mine. Oh.
Um,
All right.
very well.
I mean, you just need to
I
wait
will-
6 seconds.
I will cast. I'll cast guidance as a ranged spell, mind you, Kyle, because of my special ability, on
Okay.
Anja.
You don't want to stand next
And-
to her next to the door for Riley to come in?
No. And you know what? I'm going to gamble here. I'm going to spend an action to do a Tales from Beyond by using a Bardic Inspiration. Give me a second. So I will tell you what I get in a little bit.
Okay.
I gotta
Speaking,
look it up.
who are you going to give it to, or you're just depending?
I just hold it for now. I can
Okay.
give it to somebody later.
All right. Riley, you come up a little bit later after this situation. You see Anja crying in front of the door, having broken her foot.
No, I didn't kick the door
Mr.
open.
Knight is. I know. That's why you're crying over your broken foot. We get it.
I didn't kick anything to break my foot.
Okay. Mr. Knight is maintaining some distance. He appears to be communing, talking to himself. You know how cats start looking off at something invisible that you can't see? That's what he's doing now, I imagine. What would you like to do? Screaming is coming from inside the door that is in front of Anja.
Locked.
So I'll open this door with magic. So I'm going to cast Firebolt at the door.
Firebolt?
Firebolt,
Okay. This is a
which
stone door, by the way.
it is
Go
a stone
ahead.
door, but because I have the feature Destructive Strike, once on each of your turns when you hit a creature or object with a weapon or spell attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d6 force damage.
I'm listening.
So I'm going to attack with Firebolt,
Mhm.
which does 6 fire damage
Okay.
on the stone door, I guess, and then 1 force damage.
It'd be on the lock.
Okay.
Can it be on the lock?
There is no lock.
Oh, is it?
Hard from the
Ooh.
inside.
Oh, it's just a
Well.
fucking bar.
I mean,
That's why
that
I
was
wish I really had knock.
that was a cantrip. I guess I could. That was an action, though. Never mind.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
probably-
problem with spell casting in this system.
No,
I
the
mean-
problem with spellcasting in the system is they can't stack it like you could back in 3.0 and 3.5 and just become an ultra wizard.
I mean, that was just this turn. Next turn, we can try something like just smashes it with an axe.
That's the plan. I want to see if that's considered an attack roll,
It is a attack roll.
so I can keep raging. I'm trying to draw it
You're
out.
raging at the door.
We'll just keep alternating between cantrips and axe smashes while Mr. Knight just watches and grooms.
All right, so let's go with inside the room.
Maybe they'll come out.
Yeah, watch it. It's
but
like
if they're frightened, they won't. They won't approach me.
how long does your cry of lunacy last?
1 minute or until they make a save.
Oh, so they're in there terrified for a little while.
It depends if they make it. The saves are not super hard to make. As I said, it was.
Either way, they're probably not right behind the door now because you did that cry. So at least if we bash the door open, they
Yeah.
won't hopefully get harmed.
Yeah, it's a DC 13. So.
Okay. Anja, you are up again.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to get through this door. I guess I'll attack it with my axe.
Okay.
I guess I'll do it as an attack roll.
Sure, you get 2 attacks. That's fine.
I imagine it's easy to hit, so a great weapon master too. So I can throw more strength
Oh,
behind
go
the bow.
reckless at it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it all. Do it all.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
AC 10 to hit a door.
Yeah, exactly. What is my to hit? Of course, you watch, I'll roll 2 ones because I fucking do shit like that. Nope, I did not roll either one of those ones. They're both definitely above 10s.
All right.
So that's going to be.
Because if that wasn't going to work, I'd Thunderwave next.
I cast Jackhammer.
You could have just Mage Hand mock it.
Plus 4.
And no, I can't actually. Mage Hand, that only works for like Arcane Tricksters.
Oh, nice. 10, 20, 24
They get
points
the ability to manipulate locks and stuff.
Oh, not
20
to lockpick it, to unbar it, but yeah.
24 points of
don't know if
damage.
I
I'm trying
could.
to put I'm trying to put the axe into the,
Oh,
the
like
crack
like
and
5
sort of
pounds.
wedge it.
Hmm.
You get what I mean, Kyle?
Am I supposed to pay attention to you?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope so.
She put the axe in the door jam. She's trying to crack it open or wedge
Trying
it.
to craft it. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get it open.
24 points of damage for that.
Yeah. For the first attack.
Okay. That is horrendous. Okay. You actually crack the door open quite a bit, and like the top corner of it falls in there. You see a hulking ghoul
Mm.
in the back room there. They're in bloody rags. There looks to be a small person where the scream is coming from. You can also kind of see what is blocking the door appears to be all the skulls that have lined this mausoleum
Oh, wow.
have been crammed and shoved into the door as much as possible, and as well as the lid to one of the sarcophaguses is leaning up against the door.
Not anymore.
Honestly, if you lean in, it's I'd say probably about a DC 20 athletics. You could probably reach in there and shove the worst of it out of your way in order to open up the door.
So that could be like move bonus, part of the move.
Did you make 1 or 2 attacks?
Athletics, I made 1.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, she can use her other attack to make an athletics attack against it.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
just like
but
grappling.
wait, if it's part of the move, wait, can I can't reach the baddie.
No.
you
You
can
are going
push.
to use your second attack as a shove.
Okay.
DC 20 athletics to move the door and essentially just open the door as part of your move action.
Which you're
Alright.
raging.
Yep, so I
it's
get
a strength base, you get advantage.
on athletics.
Rage push. It's like
That
she's
was
at the
it.
gym.
Oh, you know what?
Just
I didn't actually use. Can I use not the inspiration? That was a shit
Guidance.
roll.
Guidance.
I use guidance on this.
Yes, it's 1d4.
Oh my god, am I gonna miss by fucking 1? Wait, no, I think it's more than 1.
It knocks it forward a little bit and then rocks right back against the door.
I mean, it's really close, but it's not 20. It's
If you rolled a natural 1, you would have pushed it. It came back and then smashed your fingers a little bit.
Oh, well,
Or
no.
it falls all the way
No,
forward.
no.
And
I
smashes
didn't-
the halfling or the
No,
small
I
person.
didn't roll that bad. 11 plus 6 is 17.
17. Yeah. Unfortunately, you get your arm through there, but you can't actually get enough force to push this the big stone slab essentially off the door in order to move it in.
Did you say this was an
I'm even
undead
more.
ghoul? Is this an undead ghoul?
You said it was really big.
Monstrous, yes. Standing over the bloody body of someone screaming. I did not say whether it was undead yet or not.
Okay.
Someone's a little bit rageful and just wants to attack them.
Does my axe want to attack it? Yes, right?
No.
Your axe pretty much wants to attack
Oh,
everything.
it doesn't? Oh, then probably it's undead. It doesn't care so much.
Undead. Let the cleric do it.
Not a monster. It's not a monster. All right, that would be my turn.
Okay.
Sense undead. Yes, there's undead in you. Undead in there. Surprise! It's a little girl.
That would suck. All right.
And that brings us back to Mr. Knight.
So I have a visual of this hulking thing.
I would say that Anja does. You actually have to get up in there if you want to see this. So you have the big door. Her axe put a crack.
It's fine. I already have a way of dealing with this. I will jump on top of Anja
There you go.
so I get a visual.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting right on her head.
Mm-hmm.
And I will invoke the tail that I rolled. I rolled a 12, which is
Okay.
Tail of the Mindbender. Basically, I will then give out a creepy meow, and a spirit will appear that goes towards the ghoul of like just this babbling, creature just screaming, holding its face, kind of like the what the hell's that Picasso painting? This where he's screaming.
No, that's
Yeah.
not Picasso. That's Munch.
Oh, it's not. Okay, Munch. Okay,
It's
Munch
Munch.
painting where it's screaming.
The scream.
Yeah, the scream. Yeah, the ghost kind of looks like that. And it needs to make an intelligence saving throw against
I
my
think I'm
psychic
right
attack.
on that.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it
You're
is.
the art major.
It was a
But-
really, yeah, but it was like 30 years when I studied, art history.
Edward Munch.
Yeah, this Munch.
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting me. It's a DC 16.
I was just double checking. I find it very odd.
Such a great painting, too.
That is a failure.
That is a failure.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I get to roll 3 times my bardic inspiration as damage.
Ooh.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Oh my god, that's a kind of a shit roll. But okay, 11 psychic damage.
All right, taking 11.
1, 3, and a 7.
Wow, that is
Could have been so much better. Could have been so much
7 is not terrible. Actually, it's kind of an average roll. What's your
Yeah, it's
inspiration?
close to
8?
average. It's a little bit below. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
below.
it's an 8. 8 is your D. Is the D.
And that brings us. Are you done?
So that was my action. That was my move. Bonus action. I will use an inspiration point, and I will give it to Riley. And that's my last inspiration point.
Woo.
All
now.
right.
All right.
Hey, I finally used them all up in a game.
There you
This-
go. Inspiration.
Ghoul thing. I want to Sacred Flame it. So it's a DC 15 dex.
Okay. That is a failure.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to do my normal radiant damage, which is 7 plus my 6 force damage.
Okay. That's 13 on top of all that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
hopefully it knows I'm here.
Okay. Making sure I'm not losing anybody. You kind of cut out a little bit there.
Does-
but I think we got
Yeah, it
it.
wasn't just you.
Is it still attacking that thing on the ground?
From
The
what
kid,
you can
the person,
see,
the small person?
it is not doing that.
Yeah, do we have
in
its
in
attention?
fact,
It's taking orders from them.
you hear screams. They're coming to kill me! Kill them! Kill them!
Oh, nice.
I didn't see
And
that coming at all.
upon which the figure on the floor, let me see, you guys are actually casting through a little doorway, so I think you guys get a +5 to AC. So whoever I say,
I mean, I'm the
Gonna
one
get
that's
+5.
right at the doorway. I think
So is
I know.
Mr. Knight on your head?
Mr. Knight's
Mr.
on my
Knight on
head,
your head, you're right in the doorway, and Riley's just peeking through like, oh hey,
but he's
Sacred
behind.
Flame.
But he is definitely behind me.
It's fine, Carol.
Just to clarify.
Yeah, I can Sacred Flame from 60 feet away.
Tank. I'm the tanky tank.
Need to wear better armor for tanking.
I'm a barbarian. You don't really wear armor as a barbarian.
Your meat shield.
You know what I
Uh,
really need?
You eat cure light wound wands for breakfast,
I
literally.
need a ring. I need a ring of what the hell is it? The one that basically gives you a 19 con. I need one of those rings. Ring of health?
I actually think is that a necklace or is that a ring? I don't think that's a ring.
I thought it was a
I think that's a
ring.
necklace. It's either an amulet or a necklace, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, that would be a good one for you.
It's the best, probably barbarian item ever.
All right.
One of the
I have 4 flaming rays, so let's go
Oh,
1,
goody.
2, 3.
Oh, I
1
can't resist
Anja,
this.
3 being Riley. So the first one, you know what? Don't use a D4 when you have 3 players.
You just
All right,
just
first
don't use
one
the one
is-
or the four.
Will you calm down?
It's so easy.
All right, Riley, that is going to be a 22 to hit from the side of the door.
That misses.
All right, that's +5 on top of your AC.
Wait,
right?
so 17 plus 5. I have 22 exactly.
It hits you then.
That's a hit.
Oh no!
Ah, can I use the guidance on this one?
No, and sadly,
Darn.
That
All
is
right.
snake eyes on the fire, though.
Oh,
So, this it kind of more hits the wall, and you get just like this brilliant flare of fire in your face as
All
it
right,
kind
I'm
of
cool with
scorches through.
that.
You're able to dodge through. Carol.
so it's
Nope,
2
I'm
points.
sorry. That does go to Carol. Carol does
You mean
a
Anja?
19. Anja. No, I said you are now in the game.
Oh, I
Okay.
know. Yeah, right.
19 with your
That-
+5 to AC.
Oh, I got to add +5 to AC. No, that misses.
That misses. Okay.
Yep.
Next one. I think honestly the only person who shouldn't get a +5 would be Mr. Knight, since he essentially is big enough that his whole body is through the door, right?
No.
I think that's fair, right?
No, give him some bonus.
Riley, that misses. Now here's the thing: the last one was a natural 20. It doesn't matter
Oh.
what I roll here.
It matters who it hits.
Hey, Riley.
Oh no!
Oh,
I see your Sacred
that
Flame.
is-
Help me raise you up a real flame.
oh, the
16. That is 19 fire damage as this
Oh,
last
geez.
one. He finally just manages to blast all around this door. A little bit gets through, and that's when he sends the last one
It
through.
goes
to come get
right
you.
through my legs.
Right past your shoulder. You dodge out of the way with Mr. Knight, and unfortunately, Riley takes the brunt of it.
Oh, shit.
All right. And that
Reflex
leads us
reaction.
to a undead monstrosity who comes through, and he is actually going to, well,
said
it is going to burrow through the ground and starts digging its way up. It's underneath your feet here, Anja.
You said monstrosity? Is the
I'm
axe
using
going?
Flavor monstrosity. Like Frankenstein's monster is a monstrosity, but it's more like an undead creature. Well, maybe not that one, but
It's a
descriptive
golem.
word, not a technical word.
Oh, so it's not. So my axe doesn't give 2 fucks about it.
That is correct. So,
God damn it.
do me a favor. I need an athletics check as it comes up through the earth, latches onto your leg, and
Oh,
pulls you down
good.
to the ground. And Mr. Knight, if I win, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw to stop you from falling prone as well.
Hold on a sec. I think that's a 16.
I might give you advantage because cats always land on their feet.
I was
All
about
right,
to say something.
so I roll with advantage. And it's been saving throws. Okay, so I did really
27.
good. Wow, wait, a fucking 27?
27.
And this is a strength check, right?
This is an athletics check.
Oh, athletics check.
You could also do acrobatics if you like, but being a barbarian, I might suggest strength.
Oh yeah, because I can't do dex. Yeah, well, I mean, you rolled a 27. The most I can get is a 26. There's like actually no point in rolling.
Oh, okay. Mr. Knight, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexterity acrobatics. I'm assuming dexterity is it. Yeah, same
Dexterity.
thing.
Mm-hmm. Your perch is suddenly gone.
22.
22. All right, you are good to on your feet, easy. You even managed to dance out of the way as this nasty-looking undead ghoul, who, yeah, we'll come to it on your turn. Anja, you are prone on the ground.
I mean, he's right there, I assume.
He's right there.
Is he also prone on the ground?
No, he's standing.
Okay. Well, I use half my move to stand.
Okay.
And by the way, I do believe I already made a Yog Sothory check while I was still doing this rage, and I succeeded. Did I not? Because we fought the ghouls earlier.
I'm going to take a different one for this guy.
Okay. I do make it at advantage, I believe.
Let's see, what's the challenge rating? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Turn rage, you can make a such an advantage for call war. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make it. That's a 23.
Okay.
22.
You know what? I'll even say on top of this undead creature looks familiar. He's got this armor on that looks rather expensive, and it has like this little Bacabite holy symbol on it that's been horrendously scratched out.
Fucking Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah.
Fuck. Oh,
now I'm ready to kill this thing.
How am I gonna forgive?
It is poor Jeremiah. The monstrosity's face, that kind of innocence that was there is clearly gone. The only thing that looks untouched by death, honestly, is his eyes. And there is just a driving wild hunger in them.
Yeah,
nope. Consume you.
Nope. There's no saving him now. There is just trying to take him out. And he's not a monstrosity, though, right? He's undead.
He is undead.
Not both.
Not both.
Okay. All right. So is it my turn? It's my turn. All right. So I'm gonna. Shit. I don't know how hard he is. I want to say he's hard to hit. He's armored.
He is armored.
So I am not gonna do. As much as I like to add to 10 points, I'm not gonna do the Great Weapon Master
quitter
for the 5 -5 plus. It's yeah. The problem is I only have a +2 to it, so it makes my chance of hitting way lower. Okay, so I will roll. I will go reckless.
And go reckless or go home.
Go reckless or go home. Wow, that was a shit fucking roll. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Yeah, that's only do I get anything else? No, that's only a 13.
13? Yep, no.
That's only one attack though.
Bang into the armor there.
Yep. That's only one.
It's just up close in your face. It's hard to swing this giant axe like that.
Well, we're gonna try again.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot better. Oh, well, a good thing was advantage because one of those dice is a 1, but the 17 plus 7 is 24.
Yeah, easily.
Okay, so what? Right, so what am I adding to this?
Not wait, monstrosity.
Shit! Wait! I got wait, I had a bonus action that I have not used. Right, so actually, no. I'll say it now. I would have activated what the hell's the friggin' ability? Slayer's Prayer. So I get the extra D6.
Okay. If I were a meaner DM.
I know. But you're not. And it really doesn't affect anything. So
you're gonna find out here if that's true or not.
Alright, so I need a D12. Where's my D12? Plus D6. Plus look. I have like all the ability. I got like everything here. So rage. So it's 4 with the Yog Sothory check. Okay, so it's plus 8. 7 and 8 is 15 points of damage.
Okay, 15.
Yep.
Okay.
I can smite. Not does have to be. It doesn't have to be a monstrosity smite, right?
That is correct. It just uses up your life.
Give me a sec. I gotta see if I got what I've got here for point. I don't think I've used any. Have I haven't used any. I'm gonna use. What was the max? I can use 3, right? If I recall.
Your
Yeah,
wisdom
max 3.
modifier
Yeah, it's
plus
3.
1.
3.
Mhm.
Should I be really obnoxious and go? Yeah, you know what the hell? I will use my 3 barbarian hit dice to do this. Better, motherfuckers, you better roll well. We'll add this to it. Oh yeah, that's not bad. AA 16 plus. All right, so another 19 points
Very
on
nice.
top of that. Okay. I guess. Oh, I can't keep track of my friggin'. Problem is, I have to like hit the take short rest button. Actually, I don't think I. You know what? Nothing refreshes other than my hit dice. Yeah, nothing refreshes. I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think I'm good. All right. That's all my attacks. Oh, yep. And I rolled this. Yep. Okay, that's everything.
All right, Mr. Knight.
I can see the creature now. What do we see the little girl clearer now, or whatever the person was?
Small figure, male voice.
Okay,
Um,
male voice.
I would say no at this point because that crack in the doorway, like I said, is that Anja's shoulder height there.
Then how is the thing attacking us?
Hmm?
I thought it busted through the door.
Oh no, it dug underground.
Oh,
and
that's
came up
right.
through
That's
the
right.
burrow.
Yeah, right. You're right. I
Mhm.
forgot. Yeah, I will cast Vicious Mockery on it. Let's go
All
with
right.
a staple.
Dang it.
So,
You suck.
Wisdom saving throw DC 16.
Fail.
All right. So it will take a whopping 5 psychic damage, and it'll have disadvantage on its next attack.
Okay.
Um,
Is that? Hold on 1 second for me. I've just got to make a quick roll. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
and I know Riley's been hit a little bit. Anja's probably
Yeah.
okay still. So
I'm down.
I will
am.
cast.
I mean, I am down. So
I
I'm
will
down
cast
2/3
a-
of my hit points.
Yeah, I will cast a second level healing word, since that's bonus action and level spell, and I cast a cantrip, so I should be fine. So you get
Healing word.
a
'Cause I
whopping 9
heal-
hit points back.
wait,
How-
who you're casting a Riley? Right?
Riley.
Okay, just
Riley.
making sure.
Does that have a specific target? Like, I guess I don't
Yeah.
know the rules for healing word. Okay, I was hoping it maybe did like some healing damage to the undead.
No, that doesn't work like that here.
Oh,
I can't heal him to death.
too bad.
I should say I can't heal him to re-death.
Okay.
Okay,
that
and I'm just gonna move away from it and everybody else to, so I'm not like, am I actually within engagement range of it?
Yes, you are.
Oh crap. Yeah, I will just kind of move a little bit away, but not too far away, so it can't attack me. Get ready to move away from it next round.
Getting ready to move away from it. All right.
Yeah,
Like disengage?
I will disengage next round. Can't do that now. That'll be an action for me. I do
Okay.
not want to be a melee with this thing.
And Riley, you are up now.
Yeah, I am. So it came out of the mausoleum. How close is it to me?
In order for you to get your sacred flame in, you were kind of right behind Anja. So you guys are actually kind of grouped out. You're
Well,
all
I'm down
surrounding it in
below,
a
right?
way.
Well, wait, I'm down below, aren't I?
Well, I cast Sacred Flame on it before it came out of the mausoleum. I don't know where it came out.
Yes.
Down.
Oh, okay.
So
It pulled me down, right? So I'm below everybody, aren't I? Or did it
you're
just pull
not
me to
in
the
the
ground?
dirt.
No,
It pulled you
it
to
came
the
up.
ground.
Okay, I thought, all right, so no mind. I was thinking it pulled me into the ground where it came from.
No, not quite.
I mean, that would have been pretty epic. No, that's fine. I'm glad I'm still up close to all of you.
All right. So you are right up there next to it, Riley.
Okay.
I tell you what, let's go ahead and just roll a D100. We haven't done that in a while. Yes, you are right up next to it.
Ooh.
Too
I
bad
don't
that
want to be right
scorching
up
ray
next to
didn't
it.
flame you away there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to waste my action though. Let's see.
I don't
we
want to waste my action to be killed now. Slaughtered wholesale, eaten through.
I'm gonna use my action to disengage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my 40-foot movement to get away.
All right.
Chicken.
That's safe.
And-
Safe reason.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast a spiritual weapon at it.
All right. All right.
And that was a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I'm going to do a nice 5 force damage.
Okay.
Just whack it.
Thank you.
That's my turn, I guess. I
Okay.
used my action, bonus action, and movement. So
All right. Yeah, you between both you and Mr. Knight, and the hefty attack that Anja did earlier, Jeremiah's corpse is not looking so well. The life just kind of keeps flaring out in its eyes, hit after hit, but it's kind of slowly starting to dim there. Which leads us to our wizard on the inside there. And what is he going to do? He is positively terrified.
good.
He
He didn't
still
save
is, huh?
against the lunacy,
Apparently not.
the howl at the moon.
And he still hasn't saved either, apparently.
Let's see. First of all, can we see anyone through the doorway? Hey, Anja,
Hmm?
you appear to be in the doorway's sight. Can you do me a favor?
She was pulled to the ground.
And she stood
I
back
stood
up
up.
again.
Oh, you stood up. Never mind.
Yep. I can't really swing. I mean, I could try, but
I get knocked down. Stand up again.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
this is going to be fun. Well, no, wisdom's my strong point. Oh, but I rolled an 18. That's a dirty, saving throw. Yeah, dirty 20.
All right, you are fine. You kind of feel as this band of iron is trying to enclose itself upon your head like a crown of some sort of maddening thing. But you managed to shake it off.
That's yeah.
Which honestly was the
Good
only
one
thing
to
that was going to save you. Just as a reminder, oh goodness, the cantrip. Vicious Mockery gives me disadvantage on my first roll here.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Anja, please make an athletics saving throw, or an athletics check, please. As it proceeds to leap on you to take you down to the ground.
I mean, roll, but you're probably freaking roll higher than I can't even make.
Maybe.
You're gonna beat it. There's no doubt.
22.
It's not. Yeah.
You rolled with advantage?
Yeah, 18.
Oh, okay.
I only have a +6.
All right. You are down on the ground. It proceeds. Give me another athletics save or check, please. 19.
Great. Yeah, no, you still beat me. That one I could have had a chance at too. Yeah, it's only 17.
And now for my personal favorite, now that you are prone on the ground and being held there. Oh, that was so close to being a lovely, lovely natural 20. That is only going to be, however, let me double check myself here.
I need to look up something with this.
21 to hit.
Hit.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
as
and
Jeremiah,
you roll at advantage either which way because I'm prone or because I'm attacking recklessly. Take your pick.
take 11 points of piercing damage as Jeremiah just can't resist taking a bite out of you.
All right, half for
Maybe
5.
he kind of grabs onto your armor there and kind of shakes.
Okay, so I have that because I'm raging to 5.
Okay.
I forget what I was looking up. I went to look up something and I don't remember what the hell it was. Oh, the Howl of Lunacy. That's what it is. Okay.
Okay. That is that. You still hear the scribes from inside. I don't want to die. I don't want to kill them. And we go to Anja.
All right, I'm prone. Now, is he holding me down?
He is.
I mean, I can't yell at it. I would love to yell in his face, right? But I can't do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Because I assume he was part of the first thing. I just don't think. I just don't think. I gotta try to get out. I've heard sad thing. I just don't think an athletics check is gonna work out real well because he's so strong. Can I still try to hit him with side splitter at disadvantage?
Well, I think that's fair. Yeah.
Is that what it is? Oh my god! So it's gonna be a straight roll.
But I think
I don't
you should
like
get
my.
rid of the reckless. You shouldn't do reckless anymore.
Fuck
Just take
that.
disadvantage.
No. I don't know. I'm gonna do that. I don't like my odds either which way because it's just hard to hit. But sure, I'm gonna try to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty good. That's 22.
22 will hit.
Okay, let me think this through. Okay, so D6 plus D12 plus. Do I want to throw in hit dice? Yeah, I gotta go up and hit short rest. That's what I got hit. He looks bad, huh?
Looks awful. Like it's he died and then came back to life forcibly.
You know, I'm not
Sorry.
gonna. I get one more. Oh, geez, do you want to do
What
this?
was the damage you got?
I haven't figured it out because I'm debating whether or not. All right, fine. I'll put 2 ranger dice into this.
2 ranger dice?
Hit dice. I'm
Oh,
gonna smite him.
ranger dice. D10s. Got it.
Ranger, yeah, D10s.
Yep, go ahead.
Well, that was shit. All right, so we're at only friggin' 12 and all that, and then plus 8. So that's still 20 points.
Okay.
And that's only 1 hit.
Okay.
So I can try again if he's still up.
Give me half a second. I got to double check one little thing. I want to be. No, come on. You know, I should probably have this already up and ready to go, but why would I do that? Okay. DC is 5 plus the damage taken. How much was that damage? 22, you said?
I believe it's actually it was 20.
20.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is I've got to roll an 18 on the dice or higher.
Oh god damn, it's that point. Yeah, all right.
All right, yeah, that wasn't even going to happen. 3 on the dice. Jeremiah once again falls dead under the blows.
And I cast him off of me
Yep.
and stand up.
Good.
hmm
And I look.
You still
Standing
hear
is half a
screams.
move.
hmm
Where's that wizard?
He's
In
inside the
crypt
mausoleum.
still. We
Oh,
still
I
gotta
still
break
have
it
to
open.
break through, huh? All right, so I do have a
That was your turn.
That was my turn. Well, I haven't moved yet.
You still have a shove attack if you want to once again try and
That's
shoot
right.
that slab
That's
through.
right. I still have attack. Yep, I will.
DC 20 athletics.
I can make this. Oh my god, I missed by 2. That's an 18.
Oh no.
Did you have
Ugh.
inspiration or
Nope.
and you lost guidance too? Yeah.
Oh, I used it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
used the guidance already.
Fool. All right. Mr. Knight, you are up.
I was close enough before too that it could have had a shot. I
I will cast guidance on Anja as a cantrip,
Now I'm gonna roll like shit.
and I will cast a. Let's go with the first level healing word on Riley.
I think you should just leave him for dead.
9 back.
They can't even
back.
handle one zombie.
Thank you. Zombie cleric? I mean, Jeremiah was the zombie paladin.
Jeremiah was zombie paladin, yeah. So much for being a paladin, huh, guys? Sucks in this game. Don't be a paladin. I think that brings us up to you, Riley. What would you like to do?
I'm moving my spiritual weapon into the mausoleum to whack the wizard, sorcerer, whoever.
All right. I think we're going to need you to... do you need to see your target that you're swinging at?
You can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. Doesn't specify.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Well, we can't see him at all through the crack in the door.
I move 40 feet away.
Oh.
Yeah, he bugged out of there real quick.
Yeah. Let's see. That was a 13 to hit. I assume that's a miss.
Yes, that is going to be a miss.
All right. Maybe that'll be a little distraction and spiritual weapon comes in through the crack and swings at him.
All right. And finally...
He's already scared from the howl of lunacy, and now a spiritual weapon's coming after him. I don't even know if this is a good person or a bad person, but they're an enemy now.
All
well,
right.
they brought back Jeremiah, which I don't care and don't know anything about. But I'm assuming for you guys, that's like, oh yeah, you're bad. We don't care who you are.
Nah, I don't care one way or another about necromancy.
No, I mean bringing back Jeremiah though.
Yeah, I don't care one way or another.
In that fashion, no, I kind of do care.
Yeah. I only dislike that they're trying to attack me.
You hear screams as, "Oh, Tony, don't."
The little being passed out.
Yep.
So does this mean a guaranteed hit?
I'm not.
If that is what you would like to do.
I think the wizard might be more important to you.
Is anyone trying to kill the wizard right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and murder him. I mean, we can have speak with dead. That's the best way to interrogate.
I don't currently.
We can get it. We'll just carry the little one around for a bit.
I wanna take him out, just regardless of whether he's dead or not. I mean, he attacked us, so.
All right, we'll continue on.
get into
Anja.
that fucking door. All right. I will use the guidance. And I roll.
Just pick up some rocks and chuck it at him.
I get two shots at this too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't need two shots because I rolled. And now I roll a fucking 19 on the die.
Wow,
A
where was that
6
earlier?
Is a fucking 25. And then I rolled a 4 on the guidance for a 29.
You push the tombstone on top of him. He's
Right.
dead.
Boom! You push that through. So in one attack action, we'll say, you manage to push the slab over and kind of push this door open, despite the skulls and bones and femurs that were trying to fill the crack there. Honestly, it was a futile example. You swing your way inside. Now that you have a full view of the room, what you see, there are several candles in places where skulls were hanging out on the walls. This is, as I said, this is a room you've actually been in before when you
Right.
first started investigating the graveyard. It was rather large, spacious. Instead of having one corpse in there, however, it was picked clean bones of, possibly 100 villagers, just neatly stacked, piled, folded in on each other, similar to the catacombs down in France. Just the bones
Right.
are decorating the archways. You see several candles. There is a literal shithole in one corner where it looks like some cobblestones were dug up, a hole was dug, and that is where someone has been defecating. There is some remnants
It smells
of
great
food.
in here.
It is awful. And there on top of
Literally.
that is this coppery tinge of blood as you are able to see this wizard in here. It appears to be a gnome, and when you kind of run over and look at it, he is passed out from
Is
blood
that the
loss.
wizard?
That is the wizard.
Oh, I think all right, never mind. I thought there was 2 other people. Well, then I'm not gonna murder him. He's down.
He is currently bleeding out. He is missing from his elbow down and from his hip. He is missing maybe about 3/4 of his leg. In a very odd circumstance. It looks like someone's been trying to staunch the bleeding. Not very well, though. His bed sheets, and he is pale as a ghost.
So it won't take much more to put him out of his misery.
I'm not
Absolutely
going to.
not.
I'm not going to. I can't act right now. I'm not using my last attack to take. How many bonuses do I?
15 on my spiritual weapon to hit.
Oh, actually, no, it's not your turn.
You finished your turn.
Whose turn is it?
It's yours, Mr. Knight.
Oh, it's mine?
It's not your. I think I can just drop rage, right?
Yeah.
Important.
Oh boy.
Waste that delicious rage.
No, there's nothing to rage at anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know who this gnome is? Have we seen him around? Have I seen him around?
Make an intelligence check, please. Flat intelligence. Unless
Oh, he looks like he's been victimized by the same
12.
12. Yeah, maybe you've seen him around once in a while. You know him as a local messenger gnome. You know he has some access to magic in the sense that he uses familiars to deliver messages through Farzine. But honestly, he's been kind of useless ever since the Wren Riders, the halflings who ride the giant wren birds, do most of the heavy lifting as far as message delivery.
I will.
He had a really
communicate
stupid
this.
name.
Oh, and the injuries on him, did they look like his limbs were Does it look like a clean cut, or does it look like a raggy cut, or does it look more like a literal tearing?
Give me a medicine check.
18.
18. 18's pretty good. It looks like a tearing.
Okay, probably like teeth or
Kind of
something.
in the in the sense of something like that.
I will relay this. I think this is a. I believe this is one of the locals, a messenger of sorts. And from what I can see, it looks like he's been attacked by ghouls. Most likely he's hysterical and, well, Anja's scream probably didn't help at all.
It's more directed at the others, but yeah, but he tried to hurt me.
Yeah,
tried to
I
hurt
don't
all of
forgive
us.
him
No,
Which-
for sicking undead on us. So I'm
Turns
still
to-
attacking with
Yeah.
the spiritual weapon.
he didn't sick the undead on us necessarily. I don't know. I freaked him out.
He
so
commanded the
do it.
undead.
Do what you're gonna do.
you do what you're
All right.
gonna do.
That
With
was a
advantage.
15 to hit. Oh, okay,
Go ahead.
15 to hit with spiritual weapon. All right.
Mhm.
And
He's unconscious.
okay,
So
Well, that was
it's just
four-
death saving throws
14 damage.
if he gets him.
There's no damage to saving throws.
Oh,
Just because he's below 0.
Although it isn't a character, so
Yeah, I don't know how. But then usually if you hit 0, he's dead. So this is a little weird.
Dead.
I whacked him.
It's
Good.
whether or not how he wants to do.
Mr. Knight kind of looks like that was rash. It's easier to interrogate somebody when they're alive than dead.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to give him the chance to retaliate by like commanding more undead.
There's no more undead in this room. To
Well, it's over.
command.
Let's go. Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing here that we can do. We can't talk to them.
As you wish.
What? So remind us, why were we here again?
There were some people going missing, bodies
Oh.
being eaten. Most
That's right.
likely it was the undead. Give me, I would say, Arcana checks. Oh yeah, you gave me a medicine throw too. Arcana first.
I rolled a 3. I rolled in that one.
Yeah, I mean, you do. You have raised undead. Oh, do you?
Yeah,
have
I've made
the un-
undead.
Oh, okay.
I've done
You
it,
would
but I don't have it
flat
right
no.
now.
You would flat no in the case of these zombies, these ghouls, undead. If you don't take the time to make sure that they are under your control,
Mhm.
they
just
go
rampant.
willy-nilly. In the case of these types of undead, they are inhabited by the souls turned ravenous, and so try to eat as much as possible. Your 18 medicine check earlier, I will also add onto this that the amount of blood you see, the amount of blood-soaked rags and everything like that, this gnome has been staving off death since the invasion of Farzine.
Ooh, he's been here for a while.
What, a day or two?
No, we're talking like a week
A
plus.
month.
Not a month, not a month.
No,
A month
We're talking
for
like a week
Anja,
plus.
just about, but for you guys, about more along 5 days or so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So about a full week, work week. Possibly.
So the re-invasion of Farzine.
The reinvasion of Farzine.
So I was like, oh, I
Reinvasion.
see.
Yeah.
He was most likely one of the remaining individuals hiding here when the attack happened. Oh, he was hiding, probably trying to protect himself. Oh well.
I kind of look at Riley and go,
I'm a cat, so
Yeah, he really was nothing. Yeah, he's nothing but a coward. And I'm staring
Yeah.
right at Riley.
What, the gnome
No,
was
I'm
nothing but a coward?
Yeah, I say that about the gnome, but I mean, I
Yeah.
don't think you have to make a check to know that. I'm sort of implying that it's beyond the known.
Do
And
you
then just
guys
take a
care?
Do we find
good-
anything? You know what? No, I don't. You know what? I wouldn't do that because I'm a cat. I will leave. I have
I'm
no
just-
reason to poke through his stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going to cook this stuff. I just take a good long look at Riley, say nothing more, and just walk.
Well, Riley, you're in a mausoleum by yourself. You gonna dig through the remains?
Yeah, I'll loot him.
Okay. You find. Oh my goodness, I gotta double check one more thing here real quick. Okay. You find a small figurine, and I will have to figure out what this one is earlier. I believe it is a raven figurine. On the bottom of it, there appears to be a stamp. If you read it, it says something Thibbet delivery service.
Hmm.
Let's see. What is it? The Wondrous Figurines?
I'm still gonna kill that thing.
What was that, Mr. Knight?
Said I'm still gonna kill that thing.
Which thing?
It's a raven. It's a wondrous figurine of like
Oh,
ravens
shit,
or something.
That's
I'm
right.
gonna kill it. Somebody uses it, I'm just gonna outright attack it.
On top of that, you find that
imagine
there
why.
is a hole covered up by boards that looks like it leads down into the tunnels of Farzine. And then you also find a figurine made of a green stone glowing
Ooh, Welcomite.
Wilcomite. This is a carving of a creature with a bunch of tentacles on its face, dragon wings coming out of its back.
Oh, that's right. I don't have it here right now. It's in a box.
That seems important.
You touch it, you suddenly start hearing voices in your head,
Yeah.
more so than normal.
Do I roll like Yogg Sothery or Insight to kind of determine the purpose of the figurine, if it has any value beyond just aesthetic?
Roll Yogg-Sothothery, I think, is the way to go here.
All right.
I kind of want him to have voices in a head because at this point it's
That
probably
was
more like a cafeteria.
25.
25. This is undoubtedly Cthulhu, a figurine of that. Looks like it would be a more religious object belonging to an altar. So this is the idol thing. I will say this is about yay big here. It is pretty exquisite make. Maybe worth 1,000 gold pieces if you could sell this thing.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna
I
pocket
was gonna
this.
say, where are we gonna sell this?
That is the other thing.
There's no functional shops.
Nope.
I think I can maybe find someone at the Daggone Inn.
Nobody with 1,000 gold. You make more money actually going to buildings and looting the cash gold out of them at this point.
Oh, that's
Carol,
already been
you seem
done.
kind of cranky. Are you all right?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm
All right,
fine.
all right.
Actually, I'm fine.
So
But
You would
I'm
also
have
gonna
to-
say that
channel how my character feels right now.
Why
this-
is your character so hypocritical? Like you were just trying to murder him literally
I-
6 seconds before that.
Walked in and found he wasn't a threat.
Oh yeah.
Yep. He's unconscious. He's not a threat anymore.
now he's really not a threat.
So you have to judge the other people in your party for doing what they would normally do?
Absolutely.
All right.
You
Whatever.
killed somebody that was unconscious.
Yeah.
She's not
After
gonna
3
take
undead
it
were
long.
just sent at us.
You mean one?
Actually, we don't know if we don't know how many of the undead were sent from him.
We really just killed the other undead in that other ditch right near the mausoleum that were trying to kill us, and then we followed them to this mausoleum, and then there was another undead that was sent at us.
Hey,
yes, I will say this: Mr. Knight will express what he knows about undead, like what Kyle was just saying. There is a good chance that the other undead were just ravenous wild lunatics. They were probably made and then set free because no one controlled them. As for this one, good chance that this sender had some type of spell to command undead. Probably used it as a protector.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what the deal
admittedly,
is.
I do wonder.
And it's kind of funny.
No, I wouldn't know. I don't think my character knows about Jeremiah at all, right?
You met him when you first came into, or when you came into Farzine on the
Oh, that's right.
The gather the stuff. Yes.
Yeah, we fought him.
Yeah.
So
you were part of that fight.
He was nuts and crazy. Merrick went after him.
Yeah, so Merrick must have killed him.
Yeah. I mean, it's
finally, Riley, you find a map as well.
Ooh. And what is the map of?
Best guess, it looks like it's a map underground.
Ooh, of the ghoul tunnels, likely?
Most likely, yeah.
Is it, does it look like it is, is there any insignia or mark that it was made by our buddy Merrick?
That would be helpful. It does not look like it's made by Merrick. Merrick is top-notch cartographer. This map is not that. You do look at it, you can find different winding paths through it. More like lines, and it's like, okay, the left, X, 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 the right, X, X, check mark. And it's more like okay, walk this way. There's going to be like a couple of left paths here. Ignore those until the fifth one, then turn that way. And it's just kind of this weird winding path.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a very bad map.
And I'm assuming, I would guess, even though I'm not looking at it, that the end marking or the start marking is this hole in the ground currently.
That would seem like a reasonable deduction.
Yeah, I'll pocket this and I guess leave the mausoleum and catch up with the rest of the group.
All right.
I'm kind of going. I just kind of go.
Yeah, you already left.
Mr. Knight.
So, Riley, I'm going to guess you don't tell us about the map, right?
You guys didn't seem to care about what was in there.
Dead gnome, fuck it all.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
Okay.
I just walk, if you want. So I'll tell you my thought process, or Anja's thought process on that whole incident.
Okay.
I don't really care what Anja thinks.
It's nothing to do with you. I go to the coast.
You go to the coast?
I go to the dock. Because, that's a good place to sit and think.
Okay. Are we going to assume
that is not a good place to sit and think at all, Carol? Not at all.
I don't hear the voices.
That is a very bad place to sit and think.
You dangle your toes in the water.
No, I don't.
No.
Actually, it's the dock in One Piece. Did the dock get wrecked?
There is one soul dock.
Checking friggin' rocks in the water.
There are several refugees who are guarding this soul dock, and it looks like every other dock and even some of the buildings on the wharf have been collapsed, taken down in order to make a new wall against the port with one singular dock just in case.
Okay, so Anja goes somewhere. All right, she doesn't have to actually sit on the coast. Okay, that would be dumb. But she'll go somewhere where she can look at the water.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if there's a beach, I'm attempted to pick up rocks and skip them in a bit of frustration.
There is no beach
Realizing,
to skip on now.
Oh, God damn it. Any smooth pet? No smooth pedals. Fine. So just look at the water and go
You can
and
make ash snowballs.
and parse that entire friggin' shit show that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker. I got that asshole killed. He only sent the undead after me because I made myself a threat. God damn it. That's what happens when I don't use rage responsibly.
Yeah, attack first, ask questions later. That's Anja's way.
Actually, no.
I mean,
didn't
historically,
kill-
that's been what you've done.
I've never killed anybody who was unconscious. There's a big difference. Also, although I will say this, I got him killed because I made him my enemy by the howling lunacy. I didn't damage him,
She got greedy
I
and wanted to keep rage.
but I freaked him out, and she knows it. So she's going to sit there for a while and stare at the ocean and think about how that played out and how to handle it better than next time.
So we didn't see any other evidence of people being held or whatnot in the crypt area, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I will say what you know is the
Because
only
it sounds like more than just those, like one individual or two individuals were taken, right?
it appears about like 3 or 4 individuals have gone missing. You have found what appears to be the remains of 2, although they are scattered about quite a bit. That's where you found Anja. You then found Mungo Scary. There is one other person missing, but his remains have yet to be found.
Mhm.
If that's what happened to him. And I will say, if we maybe cut ahead a little bit, the remains eventually do get found, probably in about 3 to 4 hours, depending on how long you guys are kind of taking a break, resting.
At least a short rest.
At least a short rest. Okay,
Yeah.
seems fair enough.
For sure. Do I have any more hit dice?
You'd get no hit dice. Screw you.
I do have 3, and you know what? I'll use them. In fact,
At
I
least I
could
get my
just,
bardic sense back.
as I'm sitting wherever, pondering.
Eventually, Anja, you are passed by several of the Tuagard while you are thinking. A couple of them running off when they see you, to the point where Captain Lothar, or Commander Lothar until his demotion, you hear heavy footsteps behind you as this mountain of a man walks up. You've been gone for a bit of time. We're still holding the prisoner for you.
Oh,
But
yeah, I was
I don't.
not intentional. Actually, yes, I want to see.
Would Lothar even know that she knows about that?
Did you
She
tell
vanished.
Mr. Knight? Did you not tell
Mr. Knight
them?
told Lothar that
Yeah,
he was important to Anja, but you
Yeah.
had no reason why.
But I don't think she knows about a prisoner in general.
Mhm.
I knew Bran was there. I mean, is that a stretch to not know it's him? Because I mean, otherwise I'll ask the question.
No, you knew it was Bran, unless
Okay.
you don't know if this particular prisoner being held for you is Bran.
Well, because she
I
just
don't
got
think that's
back.
a
We
crazy
haven't had
jump.
really time to talk about that.
I mean, didn't Lothar know the party?
Yeah.
The original party? So
Mhm.
he would have known Bran.
Ish. He is a fish monster. And Lothar is not the brightest, to be honest with you.
Okay, fair. A
He's a
prisoner,
himbo.
prisoner for me. Fine, I'll try to get him to clarify.
The cat grabbed one of the deep ones, said you knew him.
Oh, I do. Has anything been done to try to help him?
We've just been holding him for now. We have other things to do with. The albatross blew up. Did you guys figure out what was going on with those bodies?
Which bodies?
The
Refresh,
ones that we were just
refresh
looking
the
for.
Missing
players.
bodies, what the hell?
Wait, the ones we just
The
found
ones
in-
you blew up when you reappeared magically from the Dreamlands? And then Mungo
The ones we were
Scary?
literally just dealing with.
Oh, then I really actually don't know anything, right? Because I just basically got up and started following along. You get with you guys. Actually, I don't know. I traveled.
Where have you been? You've abandoned us in the middle of taking Farzine.
Carol's laughing, but I'm just not.
Thank God Riley was here to help out. Save some lives when the cannon fire from the fortress started attacking the troops.
Huh. I kind of have an uncontrolled. I have an ability to go to this realm called the Dreamlands. I don't know if you've heard of it. When you dream, you go there. Cats go there. And I can go there. And I went there.
Right. The Dreamlands, when you fall asleep, you go there.
I go there, yes.
Seems reasonable, yeah.
Inside
she
check.
She tried to give up the secret of all cats. We have to murder her now.
Inside.
Afraid so.
Inside check. Oh, wow, that's a suck inside check. That's only a 12. I don't know if he's believing it or not.
He is listening to you, and I mean, if he didn't believe you, why would he listen to you? And he's just nodding his head as you tell him all about the Dreamlands you go when you
I
go
don't.
to sleep.
No. That was
and
all.
Where the cats travel.
That's all I say. I don't say anymore. It's everybody goes there. Technically, everybody goes there. You go there when you dream. You go there when you
doesn't quite
dream.
work that way.
I physically go there. I think most people just, regardless. That's where I disappeared for. Fortunately, I don't know when I have no control over popping back. It just when it happens. I'm trying to work on it. Anyways, where's Bran? Where's this prisoner?
We're still using the lockup.
All right.
Except we're using the storage room now because the ghouls have been digging up through the prison cells. Should have thought about that when we didn't put dirt stones over top of the floor. But maybe you should get some sleep first.
I'm okay.
Maybe you could travel to these Dreamlands again and find some more answers for us.
Actually, I'm okay. I can come visit, see what state he's in.
Okay. Riley, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I am trying to study this map of the tunnels a little bit with my memory of how the city is laid out to see if there's maybe any other entrances that line up with the tunnels that I can remember.
Okay. I'm going to come back to you in just a little bit. Give me a skill check that you think would help out with that. Okay. I'll
Yeah.
give you time to think about what your best one is for this.
Well, not necessarily best one, but what I think is most logical would just be a straight up intelligence, just memory of like the city layout after walking through it and just looking at the map.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. That was not a good roll though. That was a 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah. I guess I could also say that maybe the map is kind of just mediocre.
It is a very mediocre map. I will say, if you we can equate a bad roll to you needing to spend more time to look at this map,
Yeah.
or we can just say you're rushing through it, nothing comes to mind, it's kind of a dead end at the moment. Do you want more time, or do you want to
I'll
just
take
call that a dead end?
more time and specifically pay attention to the map where I think it would lie up with maybe where this new fortress is compared to the mausoleum. So
Okay.
if I can maybe like trace that route.
Yeah. It is, as we said, kind of a couple hours where Anja has been sitting at a dock on the bay. You've been studying this map a little bit further. The Cthulhu statuette does not belong, and this map looks like it brings you to the fortress, possibly, or at least very close to it.
Cool.
And it could be possible that this gnome looked like he had barricaded himself in this room. How did he get food otherwise? He may have been
Yeah.
stealing from the fortress.
Also, I am gonna roll insight, but like right to try and confirm if this makes sense. But I'm guessing that maybe he stole the Cthulhu statue also from that fortress because that's where the priests of Fet were also originally based, and they took Wilkemite offerings when we first arrived to the island. And we
I'd
think
say
that maybe it's
that's
somewhat related.
more Yog-Sothory or a religion check, I think.
Yogg Sothery.
Yeah.
And that was
Both
a
are wisdom, so
17.
17. So far, you know the deep ones who worship more of Cthulhu, and this is kind of your memory having come back to you that you learned and lost while
Yeah.
serving Ubo Sathla. Is just like, yeah, Mother Hydra, Father Dagon, those are just kind of stand-ins for Cthulhu as far as the deep ones go. There is a greater god beyond those two, and that is Cthulhu. Fet Nethoa, well, the priests of Fet here and the deep ones have not been getting along.
Yeah, Fet and Cthulhu are enemies.
Not necessarily.
Hmm.
Gosh, I do believe in the House of Dagon. Early on, that first city you guys visited after you left port, you
There
did
was
get
the
a little bit of a
library.
family tree, the library, yeah.
Yeah.
You would know that Fet Nethoa could be considered some odd offspring of Cthulhu.
Ah,
If the Wilkemite and the Cthulhu statue mean anything, the Wilkemite belonged to the Fet priest. The Deep Ones worship Cthulhu. There could be a chance that they are now working together in the sense of if we wake up the offspring, we may get closer to raising Cthulhu.
so again, I'm gonna make a little bit of a leap here and assume that we should probably investigate this fortress to prevent the rising of Fet and or Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Cool.
To Mr. Knight, what were you doing?
Good question. Currently, I
some
don't think
time
I
to
was doing
rest.
anything. Yeah, probably. Um,
I mean, steal some food here or there, get some well-deserved pets and pats,
Hmm.
find a nice ash pile with some dog-headed bones in it to
so
take a
no,
dump.
I'm gonna be a little crazy because I'm a
Oh,
cat, and
all right.
cats do crazy stuff.
Yes.
Uh, I
Push the
will
stone
actually.
ball off the albatross.
That's right. Yeah, where's that Cthulhu statue? um, I'm going to creep towards the keep
Oh, the
invisibly.
fortress.
Yeah, I'm gonna scope it out
Okay.
as a cat stealthing because why not?
Sure. Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Stealth check with advantage. 17.
17. Okay.
Luckily, Brand's not there watching.
Yeah, luckily. Um, the most difficult part of this crazed
I'm not gonna get too
operation.
dangerous. I'm just gonna I just want to see how close I can get before it seems dangerous.
Very similar. There's a DMZ, honestly, between the walls of Farzine and the walls of
Hmm.
this fortress. Every once in a while, a cannon goes off just to hit the walls of Farzine. For fun, it would appear. Um, if you want to
I'm
go across the walls into the DMZ, you can do that. That's probably the most difficult part is getting down the walls and over to the fortress itself.
uh, 1 second. Okay, I do have a climb speed. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. First I'll scope out the wall, see if there's any chinks in its armor.
Okay. Um, give me a perception check. Give me a D100 roll.
Ooh, good perception check.
Okay,
25 for the perception check,
that's good.
and 16 for the D100 roll.
That is very good. You observe from this kind of, as I called it, the DMZ between the walls and the fortress here. There is a gate where the creatures have been, well, they essentially dragged all their stuff into this fortress. So there is a very large gate in the front wall there. You start sneaking around, maybe to either side or one side. You will notice that kind of skittering along the sides of the volcano and even on the sides of the walls. The giant beetles with ghoul riders are just kind of sideways on there in some cases, patrolling through the walls there, crawling up, skittering up, going across the walls there.
And I think I realized that they have a decent sense of smell, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to risk it?
No, no, I'm good. I
Okay.
just wanted to see what was going on over there because
Okay.
we haven't seen or heard
What?
anything
You
yet.
don't? You don't want to
Um,
risk
can
it?
I see the keep from here?
The keep from where you're at, or
Yeah. No, the keep from where I'm at.
keep from, yeah, you are on a wall or along one of the walls there. I'll say you went Farzine Fortress Wall, Farzine Fortress Wall. You went up, there's the big gate there. You kind of went around to the side. It's walls all the way around. You can't actually see into it from where you're at, especially if you're not going to risk going any further once you see the riding beetles.
No, just planning out. I just want to. Do I see any movement in the keep from here?
Mostly the ghouls on the upper walls, along with some of the soldiers. And then the beetles. So the walls are manned. You know there are cannons up there. We'll say with an insight check, and I don't need you to roll anything, you'd say, honestly, they are probably firing the cannons, excuse me, to let the refugees know that if they try storming the front wall there, they're going to be obliterated, as well as a little bit of psychological warfare of having these things shot at you.
I do want to take a note of where the cannons are located, so I can give a report where they are. Because if we have any form of siege weaponry like trebuchet, catapult, things like that, we can always just fire something back. But actually, what I would like to look for in particular is, as a cat, what looks like the best or most auspicious location for like an office or a master bedroom or something, like where the owner would sleep or study or be often. Is there something on the outside that would indicate like a tower area or like a top front
From what you can
balcony?
see, there is the green dome that has been glowing brighter and brighter over the course of this week.
Okay.
That appears where thing is. If you've been in the Albatross, honestly, you wouldn't have gotten a good view of this unless you've been in the exploded top of the Albatross, since there were no windows in that general direction until someone made a lovely gallery there.
It's like a patio.
Yeah. That's probably the only view in town where you could actually see over the walls. Depending on how much Riley has told you, it's a wall, gate in the front, wall with no gate, most likely one in the back. So if you were to say do a frontal assault, you have to go through the gate, around, circle around the entire building, go through a wall in the back, and then take out the keep.
So does it look like there's any windows or anything that I can see from this dome?
No.
So just so you understand why I'm asking these questions, I
Mhm.
am seeing,
That's
since
usually
I
the
can't,
best thing. I'm a nice DM. You can tell me your plans. I won't ruin them intentionally.
well, since I can't cast scrying yet, I'm looking to circumvent it by being able to cast clairvoyancy.
Okay.
But I kind of need more like an obvious location because it becomes a stationary sensor. So yeah, I'm kind of just like looking for a place that the leader would be and probably hang out. So I figure the Green Dome is probably a good location for that, but that would only give me the dome, not the inside of the dome, I don't think. Although it can be an obvious location that I'm familiar with, such as behind a door, around a corner, or in a grove. So I'm assuming seeing this dome would be enough for me to trigger that spell.
How much has Mr. Knight been dealing with the priests? And how much does Mr. Knight know about Fatnathoa?
I see where you're going with that.
Well, go ahead and be obvious about it. I can do it, but I'd like to hear what you think I was talking about.
I don't know. I think I know what you're talking about.
Go ahead.
Probably a new recreation of some sorts.
That seems a possibility.
Yeah.
With a window that you get to see directly. So if Mr. Knight is aware of that, there is that possibility. And I am not going to tell you how likely it is that you are going to witness that.
So it doesn't. Are there any other rooms that look like libraries or whatnot from my point of view? No, are
It's
there a lot
very
of windows
singular
around there?
building. No windows.
No windows whatsoever.
No windows whatsoever.
Hmm.
Not that you can see.
Is there an obvious door?
The front door
The front door. Okay.
of the wall.
I mean, I guess I could hopscotch this effect. Okay. I really need that. Oh, let's see. No, that's fourth level.
Okay.
One
The
second.
bug patrols begin to get a little bit thicker.
I will back off once I've assessed this area. I'm not going to test my luck on this.
Okay. Back over the wall into Farsine City proper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is at that point one of the cats of Ulthar approaches you.
Okay.
Mr. Knight, the Snowball has sent a message. There appears to be a doorway from the Dreamlands, potentially into the fortress inside.
Really?
Yes.
And
He has also graciously offered a key.
did he now?
He did, yes.
Oh, that is mighty generous of him. At a game, when he says key, what does he mean by key? I'm assuming Mr. Knight would know.
You would know that most people, Anja is probably the only exception that you know. In order for someone to enter the Dreamlands awake,
They need a
takes
silver key.
very powerful magic
Yep.
or a silver key.
Yep.
So this silver key, if it is legit, you seem like you're a little suspicious of it.
Oh no. I actually am absolutely sure this key is true. It's the other stuff I'm suspicious about.
Like,
If everything
What
is
is-
true, you have a silver key. You can use it
Okay.
to get your party into the Dreamlands, travel to a located spot, and into the fortress.
that's kind of handy.
Hmm.
So now we
And,
have three potential paths into this fortress, right? Because there was the entrance I saw, possibly a tunnel, now the Dreamlands.
That is correct.
I will.
That might
I
even
will
be
ask
the
the.
safest.
Yeah, I will ask the messenger. This entrance is from the Dreamlands. Where is it located in the keep?
It's
We
a
are
good question.
Unsure of that. None of us
Really?
wanted to risk a life on that.
That is understandable.
Damn it, why don't you have Scry yet?
Because I haven't gotten leveled enough.
Damn.
Trying at the time for that one.
We did send
it'll
Mrs.
be-
Scribbles. She had 3 more lives left, but she hasn't been back yet.
There's no need to send anybody there.
Mhm. And I mean, you can sense, as a cat, you know where these doors are.
Mhm.
Now that it's brought to your attention, you can feel a doorway into the Dreamlands through this fortress.
Do I roughly know where it would be located? Middle, low, high, right,
Low.
left?
So, square, somewhere in the centerish area below the ground.
That might be enough, actually.
Hmm.
Okay. I need to sleep on this, though. Literally. I wish to return, and I will thank. What is this messenger's name?
Fuzzy Bottom, sir.
Thank you very much, Fuzzy Bottom. Please reply my sincerest thanks and regards to Snowball. His efforts in assisting us is truly invaluable, and the community at large should know as well.
Mhm.
Spread the word.
He turns around and goes, and you see why he gets the name Fuzzy Bottom. His bottom is not fuzzy, but he is a boy cat who has not been. There's something wrong going on behind them, and he's got some fuzzy things bouncing along behind there.
He needs to learn some manscaping.
Cats don't
Which
manscape.
brings us to our last sponsor, everybody. We're moving up in the world. Gentle enough to trim a cat's scrotum.
Oh my. No, 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 no. No.
Finally, let's go over to Anja once more.
Okay.
You find yourself once again outside. I mean, I don't know where you think this all started. I mean, maybe it was on the beach, maybe it was on the Hazel Folly itself, or maybe it's when those mutineers were locked in prison, and you find yourself standing once again in front of the stockade.
Okay.
If you choose to enter there.
I
I
assume.
don't know. It seemed like the world was a sunnier place back then. Yeah, sure, your crewmates were acting weird, but a lot has happened to Anja since then. A lot of disappointment, a lot of people dying.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the chance to right one of those wrongs?
What wrongs?
Well, this is where
take-
Brand's being kept, right?
So yeah,
This is where
Lothar.
Brand's being kept.
Lothar is still with me, right? Like, are you coming in with me, or am I doing this?
No, he's coming in with you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You kind of walk through. The front used to have this lovely petal garden with swirls and shapes in the gravel, well taken care of. Even the several times that you've passed through before, it was well taken care of. And now the trees are ripped out, planted upside down.
Fucking damn it. The ranger side of me does not approve.
But there are still these swirls in the gravel. Despite the fact they're somewhat uneven, it looks like someone is still coming by to maintain this part, even if they can't, do anything necessarily about the ripped up shrubbery. But you enter into the stockade.
Hey, just cause. There are no weird symbols or anything that's been put into that sandy, that garden.
Well, what
Somebody
kind of check
doing
would you like
little-
to make?
I don't know what kind of check with Yog Sothory?
If you would like. If you think it has to do with Cthulhian-based horror. I
See
don't
if
know
there's-
why. That seems an odd thing to choose.
She kind of looks to see if there's anything more to what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if there is, she probably would pick up on that with a 23.
23?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at this and the swirls start making sense.
Oh, fuck.
It's a charm of protection, made inherently weaker by the torn up shrubbery.
Okay, then I'm not gonna touch it. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. And I go in.
You go in. Lothar leads you to one of the equipment room that has now been turned into a cell. You open up the door and bound to a chair.
I think I'm gonna leave I know it hates to be left behind, but I'm not gonna be far. Because I think, isn't Bran considered a monstrosity now?
Well, it depends. You want to take your axe in with you or no?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it right. I'm gonna leave it Basically in the first
I
room.
need a
Mhm.
will, or sorry, a charisma save in order for you to leave this axe behind. It
Come
doesn't
on.
like it. It loves you.
Oh, I'm gonna
You have
fail
brought it
that with
so much sweetness.
with a 6.
You know, wouldn't it be terrible if you just left this axe behind? And Lothar is right there. I bet you he would do anything to have that axe back. You should probably hold on to it.
Oh, God damn it! All right, I'm gonna. I'm gonna shut up. I'm not happy. I'm just not
I
happy.
am.
I'm happy. Actually, Carol's real happy how everything went today. I'm just a friggin' miserable shit at the moment. All right, fine. Stay the fuck out of my head. I'm gonna. He's in a. If he's in a cell, I don't want to necessarily go in the cell. I want to
Okay.
stay back.
The door opens up because that's the only way you can actually see into
Oh, is
this
it?
room.
Oh, so it's like a solid
Not a
cell.
cell.
Okay.
It is the equipment room that has been converted into a cell. All the
Okay,
equipment has
right,
been moved
right.
out. Solid stone floors. No one's digging through that sucker very easily anyway.
I look at Lothar
Hmm.
and I'll say, you know what this glorious axe does when we're near certain creatures. If I go to draw it, stop me. Please.
If you give me the axe, I'll go ahead and stop it. I'll take it away from here.
I can't, I can't do that. You're stronger than I am, I'm sure. You can stop me.
Okay. And he raises a gauntleted fist and he swings. Okay.
What?
He's going to take the axe from you by force.
We're not doing this here.
We're not doing this here.
Okay, good.
We open up the cell door. You have, I assume, the axe on your back side splitter. Just to make sure it's not in your hands.
Yeah.
Let me check one thing. What's your perception?
My perception is +5. Or do you want
Passive?
passive perception is 15.
Okay. Yeah, you feel a tug on your back. You turn, look, there's Lothar with his hand on the axe. He did not succeed in trying to remove it for. Okay, I'm sorry.
I just look at him like, really? You gave it up to me. You know what the axe wanted.
Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad. My bad.
This is what happens
This is
when
over.
you break up with somebody, get in a new relationship, but apparently you have to work with the ex still.
Man, it sucks when you have to work with your ex.
Yeah,
But that's going to be a Twitter post later. That's the new T-shirt, actually.
What is it? It's gonna suck to
when it's a bad breakup, but you still have to work with
your ex, and it's axe instead of.
There you go.
All right.
Door opens inside. Clothes are. When you saw him, at the near where the statue was located, the main square of town, he was sopping wet. Similar clothes to what he wore in life as you know it. Robes, but clearly not from a holy order, more likely taken from the corpse of a drowned merchant. A face that is normally hidden behind a mask. now shows this wide, gaping mouth filled with sharp teeth, scales on a good portion, half of his face, skin peeling off on the other half. This bright red hair that you have caught once during a moment of chasing the kid through the streets.
Actually, no, I caught it when we were
Well, you caught
investigating.
it in
We're
the
investigating the
team.
house.
Yes.
And I think he
Mm-hmm.
took his mask off for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I really got a good look at, well, at least at the back of his head and
It's
the red hair.
still that same shade of red, but it is streaky. And you can even see on the floor where some of his strands of hair have fallen out of his head, even as he is trapped in this cell, immobile on a chair.
Is he conscious?
Barely. It is clear he is a fish out of water. Dried up,
Sorry.
shallow breathing.
Oh, I have a.
There is a moment where you look at him and honestly, I take that back. There's a moment where you look at it and you think it would be better to put it out of its misery than let it continue on.
That's the axe talking. Sorry. Oh boy. I've got a healing spell called Healing Spirit, which basically is, I've never used it because I now rage and can't really use it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always kept it. You call forth the nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space, and that's a 5 for cube they can see within range. Until the spell ends, and it'll. Let me see how long it lasts. Oh, concentration up to a minute. Okay, great. Till spell ends, whenever your creature moves in spirit space for the first time, a turn starts and you cast the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And since I haven't used it, I can do it at second. I can do it at a second level slot and take a 2d6 if it matters. And I'm gonna cast this and summon the spirit basically right next to him.
Right in his face.
Right in his face. No.
No.
And see if he becomes any more awake.
Yeah, I'll say there are some wounds, some cracks on the scales. Like I said, a fish out of water where they start to close up a little bit. He doesn't actually moisten up. And you can even kind of hear cracks coming from behind him, from him. The sounds of bones kind of being re-knit back together. And yeah, life begins to come back into the form a little bit.
He becomes a little more awake.
Yeah.
It looks like he can interact better.
It becomes a little bit more awake.
Ran.
Probably would be better to chop it up, though.
Shut up. Shut up, Axe. Ran, are you in there? Who gets to play this? I
Is Bran in there?
think that's
Don't
a
know.
DM. I think that's a DM question.
Don't know where his mind is. I know where his body is.
Do you remember me?
Person you're supposed to take alive.
Yes.
All right, so wait, so you're being Bran, right? Just so I know who I'm dressing.
Mm-hmm. For her. Must get her. For her.
Who's her?
For her.
Who's her?
Get.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Same thing.
Just all you do is just repeat for her, get her for her, get her
Mhm.
for her. You don't say anything else.
I don't have anything else to say right now. I will ask the GM. Well,
Mhm.
the GM may wanna message me this in
Mhm.
private. Um,
Is that all I am now? Just a target to you?
just waiting for the reply.
That's fine. I'm freaking.
Hmm.
I did direct DM you.
You're like a
Yes.
puppet, Mr. Knight.
What?
You built like a puppet right now on the GM's hand. Talking, making you talk.
I did it through the Zoom tile.
Yes, so have I.
Oh, okay. I just
So I said, am I just a target to you? And that's all I mean? We were friends. Working against this force.
must take for her, for it, for the Great One.
Who is her?
Her. She is all. She is everything. Mr. So.
She the reason why you're alive.
Yes. Twice. Twice. Yes.
Twice?
For her. She is everything. You can be everything.
I think it works like that. I can be a pawn in somebody's game. That's not everything. And that's all I've ever been.
Speaking of which, can you do me a favor and make me a charisma saving throw?
Fuck you.
Which one?
No, me.
Her.
You know
Fair.
why, right?
Fair.
That's not great. It's fucking 7.
7?
Yep.
Cool.
Not cool.
This
Glothar's right there, right?
unsettling madness that is coming to Bran's eyes. And maybe that's the one thing that you recognize the most about him is that with that mask on previously, he always had those giant black, soulless eyes. Even with the mask off, his eyes are huge, solid black and soulless, and maybe that's what you connect with the most. Is that it's soulless and it's empty. And you reach for Side Splitter to pull it off your back.
I'm like not even thinking.
And we will end the show there
Fuck!
tonight and meet in a couple of weeks.
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
You're just a pawn in somebody's game. It's fine. All right,
Oh, I'm
guys.
totally a pawn in somebody's game.
You're a pawn in everybody's game.
I don't think that
I
I'm
thought
pawn in-
Riley was going to be the worst one, but
Wait.
no, it's you.
I didn't think I was going to be a pawn in the Get the Thoa side. I thought I was just a pawn in the Cthulhu side. Oh, you're laughing. That's not good.
All right, guys,
On
follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, take a look at our YouTube archives. Of course, we don't actually stream to Twitch anymore, so, I mean, it's all the YouTube archives, our YouTube master. Watch CRED from beginning, Calamity from the beginning, Cacophony, all those wonderful shows. You can find them on YouTube. This Saturday, we have Calamity again, I believe, Side A, because everyone was going to be there. It promises to be exciting. No, they're not going to murder each other or their previous characters, but they do have a sticky wicket to get out of. So that's worth a watch at 8 o'clock Saturday. Check out the awesome merchandise. Like I said, honestly, I like having a white phone case. I can actually find my phone now without having to worry about it. And even
Yeah.
with
That
the
is really
shirt
cool you
falling
got that.
apart, it's still honestly one of the most comfortable shirts I've ever owned.
Yeah, they are
Um,
comfortable.
Finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Pirate Dog Dice, for One You're Rolling Like Crap, Anja.
Yeah.
And Wish to Murder Your Friend, Pirate Dog
They
Dice.
really need to get me those dice right now.
And of course, thanks our sponsors, Oddfish Games. Check out their amazing line of products. If you're going to Gen Con, I'm pretty sure they have a booth. Definitely check it out. Say, hey, the guys over at CRED sent us over to you, and Kyle said I should do a line of putrid sewers. So get on that. It's $20 to do a line
Oh my
of putrid
God.
sewers. If you're being a bit of a cat about it, I suppose you could do campfire or ancient library.
You want to inhale it?
It's fine. It's great. It's
Oh my
dandy.
God, that would be awful on your nose.
Guys, we will see you in 2 weeks as we find out what happens to Bran. Hint, he might get his side split, and the party when they figure out what in the world they're going to do about the missing statue of the goddess of light. Because, guys, it's been a while, and I'm going to start killing you all here very soon.
Bullshit.
With that, everyone wave to the camera and say good night.
Good night.